we can find and creatively use, tailor, or adapt the available materials of others for our own course. We can use them, we need to cite them, we can get a permission if necessary. We are not diving deep into intellectual property rights in this video, but it is always a good idea to check twice if materials of others can be legally or ethically used clean. So read more about Creative Commons license or Open Education Resource license if necessary. Yes, any great work seems to be really scary from the start, from the first step. But try to create your own course from just one module. Make this module, and then add another one, and so on. Tame your perfection ambition. Develop from the very beginning something that is called minimal viable product, MVP. Something that you can already proudly share with your colleagues or with students to have a pilot teaching session, collect the feedback, and then develop the version number 2, and so on. So use generative design. We are always impressed by how much good advice and how much help we always get from the learners themselves. So use the creativity of your students to develop elements of your courses further and further based on modern technological tools. Finally, talk to your colleagues and find your digital soulmates in education. Join professional communities of practice with shared interests. Discuss your problems and successes, your pains and gains, new trends in technologies. Get help and be helpful. Isolation. Add as many as possible asynchronous collaborative sessions, discussion forums, group or project-based work, course chats, peer review sessions. Acknowledge all communication efforts and track silent learners. They might need your special attention. Gamify the course. Show the progress. Count all the efforts through the course. Add as much as possible your personality to the teaching materials. Students have to know that behind all those videos, boring lectures, slides, textual materials, there is a person who wants enthusiastically share the experience of his or her professional research or industrial experience. When you send notification to the class, also combine formal and personal messages and do it regularly. Add synchronous session, maybe several sessions if your time permits. Typically, face-to-face or online sessions work best at the beginning of the course and in the midterm, when the student needs support and emotional uplift to make it to the finish line. To address the trademark difficulty of asynchronous communication, such as delayed support, help, or answers, consider the following while designing your course. Provide maximum materials and instruction how to go through the course, and video instruction would be, again, the best solution. Use reliable, foolproof navigation, as well as technologies, because nobody should be lost in the course. The better we do it, the less help we need to provide in the middle of the night to a discouraged or angry learner. Establish a clear schedule of communication. What are the days for Q&A sessions, for help? What are formal and what are informal channels of communication? Delegate the communication and help support to your assistants, to your team members, to colleagues and volunteers. The longer we teach, the bigger the database of standard difficulties or standard questions and your answers to them. It is highly recommended to bear a Q&A database and permanently upgrade it from one course to another. It will provide to the learners really helpful Q&A chapter, or even train an artificial intelligence, your assistant bot, that will replace you one day.